I'm officially done with dating. I am done with dating. I have tried, I've put my heart on the line, and people just continue to play with it. So, you know what I told myself? I am not focusing on crashing out anymore over crusty men. I am just going to be focusing on getting hot and growing my businesses. So, yeah, if you're trying to take me on a date, I don't know what's going to happen because I am locked into me now because you crusty men, I tell you what, you know how to love bomb, you know how to hoodwink, and maybe I am just an idiot, but I just love and I want love so bad, but I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. 2025 dating, the new era of dating is just not for me. It's not for me. And honestly, I'd rather be alone than be cheated on, be love bombed, be gaslit, and told I'm stupid. So bye bye dating. Hello, just focusing on me and being hot and growing my businesses. And honestly, I'm just venting here, but if I just end up with dog children, I guess that's it for me. So
She said if I just end up with dog children. She said it, not me, but that's wild. Choosing dog children is crazy to me. Look, let me start by saying this, okay? I don't I don't have any formal training in psychology. And I'm not a dating coach or a therapist. And I say that because I never thought that I'd be doing this type of commentary online. Okay. I never did. Um, but it's necessary, right? The only experience I have comes from my 20 years in law enforcement. That is it. That's that's it. For 2 decades, I dealt with people daily. From criminals, victims, scammers, liars, manipulators, every type of person you could imagine, I've dealt with them. And I think over time, I developed a skill, right? I think we all do. Most law enforcement who are active in their careers, we develop a skill. I learned how to read people, not from books, but from real life crazy situations. And understanding that you had to make a split decision right then and there, right? Now, let me be clear. That doesn't mean I can look at her or someone and instantly know exactly who they are. No one can do that. But after years of watching people, I can make an educated guess based on what they say, how they carry themselves, their body language, their micro expressions, even how they choose to dress. All of those small little things, they add up. And when you put them together, you get a pretty clear picture of how someone is moving through life. That's the skill that I bring here. That's why I'm good at what I do when it comes to this. It's authentic. Now, here's what she doesn't understand. Let's get to her. She believes beauty puts her front and center. A lot of you believe that. She believes being hot plus business success will qualify her for the top tier men of today. And that thinking is crazy outdated. That's why she keeps losing. The dating landscape has changed drastically. The culture among men has shifted drastically. Men have been rewired in real time, reprogrammed by strong male voices, voices with millions of young male followers. And whether women like it or not, these men have changed the conversation today. Men aren't impressed by beauty alone anymore. And it's not because beauty doesn't matter, because it does, but because values matter more. Loyalty, femininity, and motherhood matter more. That's the new standard men are being taught. So when a young woman says, I'm hot, men don't see it in the same way. They've been programmed to question it. They've been taught to look deeper. Look at the Instagram profile. Look at her TikTok. Look at her social media. Look at how she's displaying herself online. And let's be clear about representation. Men today are told to stay away from promiscuous women, from attention seekers, thirst traps. Stay away from women half naked on TikTok and Instagram. What do we see here? A low-cut tank top and her cleavage out. That's the exact red flag men are avoiding today. Now, yes, you're always going to have dusty men who will still approach her. But those aren't the men she wants. Those are the men who don't respect women. The ones chasing hookups and not building families, the ones with no money, no discipline, no plan, they'll happily talk to her because of her looks. But they can't provide the life she's dreaming of. What she really wants is the opposite, the respectful man, the man who earns, the man who can provide and protect, the man who wants marriage, family, and stability, the man who can give her the house, the kids, the pool, the life. But here's the problem. Men like that aren't interested in women like this because they don't see wife material in her. They see someone who attracts disrespect and can't represent them with dignity. That's real talk, man. So instead of attracting the men she wants, she keeps attracting the men she complains about. The players, the fun guys, the fuck boys. And that's why she's disappointed over and over and over again. And there are other reasons as well. Men aren't impressed. Too many women have double-digit body counts. Guys are on OnlyFans. You guys are hella freaking masculine. You can't even stay loyal. That's what men are seeing today. That's why beauty no longer carries the weight it once did. Because when a woman says, "I'm hot," we're thinking, so what? So what? What else do you have? If you've been with dozens of men, if you sell yourself online, if you're competing with me, if you can't commit, and your beauty is worthless. Now let's talk about the dating culture itself. Dating today is broken. It's casual hookups, wasted time, and no direction. There's no structure at all. There's no accountability. There's no purpose. That's why women like her keep failing. And here's the part no one tells them. Physical beauty doesn't hold power forever. It always gets replaced by someone younger. It always fades without values to support it. And when men stop chasing just looks, what's left will decide her future. If she hasn't built loyalty and family, if she hasn't embraced real femininity, she ends up exactly as she fears, alone with a bunch of businesses and a dog. No husband, no children, no legacy. That's going to be her reality. So let me end with this. Is she attractive? Yes. Is she marketable? Absolutely. Right now she is. But wife material? Not like this. Not until she understands the culture shift. Not until she stops chasing the wrong strategy, because it's the wrong strategy she's taking. Not until she learns what men value today, because otherwise, years from now, she'll still be online venting like this, still blaming men, still saying she's done. We need to get back to when it was mandatory for men to come speak to the fathers and ask their daughter's hand in marriage. We need to get back there. So that way fathers can vet these young men. I'm going to leave that there. I'm always going to link them back to the description, whether I agree with them or not. And if I can provide a little bit of food for thought for them, I am. That's what my job is. All right. What say you? You guys agree? What's your take? Leave it in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one.